So hello everyone. Welcome to today's session of Salesforce. Today we will be discussing the topic of CPQ, that is configure, price and quote in Salesforce. And this session will be taken by our senior Salesforce developer, Hira. She's an excellent Salesforce developer and has been working since past many years and have delivered many great projects and worked with many successful clients. So, hi Hira, can you hear me?
Yes, thank you.
Hi. So, without further ado, let's start with the webinar.
Okay. So, hello everyone, and welcome to our Salesforce CPQ training session. Right. So today we will be covering the fundamental of CPQ and administration, like providing you with a solid understanding. So here, let's move the second slide. Okay. So in this session, we will learn about the power of Salesforce CPQ, and we will understand why organization actually use it and all the basic configuration that we can do in CPQ and and is as an admin. So yes, so these are the topics, and we will learn about the basic terminology of CPQ and package configuration with Salesforce bundles and all the various features and options used in creating a managing product in bundles. Okay. Also, we will learn how to create a pricing pricing rules, and lastly we will see how to admin can create a assigned code templates in Salesforce CPQ gives the users. So here the professional looking code provided from the Salesforce, so we can create a professional code from the CPQ. And lastly, we will see how the admin can create and assign the code template in Salesforce CPQ to give the users professional looking code. So also we will learn how to set up the subscription-based pricing, discounting tools, and how to create a code template in Salesforce. Okay. So yes, before start, I would like to share an important thing. This is a Mastering Salesforce Associated exam. So this course is designed to assist individuals in the preparation for the Salesforce Associate certification exam. So it covers a comprehensive range of Salesforce module and including scenario-based questions and similar to those encountered in the exam. So by enrolling this course, you can acquire the necessary knowledge and skills to successful pass of certification exam. So yes, after this coupon, applying the code, the total amount will be reduced to $0. Okay. So that is would be very helpful for you guys. Okay, just okay. So let's start. So by the first understanding, what is CPQ and why organization do actually use it. So basically, CPQ stands for configure, price, quote. Okay. So to remember that thing of these questions that are generally asked by any organization while creating an order for your customer. So first question would be, what product does the customer want to buy? So that is a very basic, So this is configuration part where we need to configure the right set of product of our customers. And the second question would be, how much do this product means cost? So which is the part of the price action in CPQ. And third question is the third would be, how can we give the customer details about the sale, which comes under the code. Okay. So Salesforce CPQ help you to configure the right product for your customers, create accurate pricing for this product, and create professional looking quotation to be sent to your client. Okay. So like, what does CPQ actually do? Now, the configuration part. So let's try to understand a little bit more about in detail. So for the first, the configuration part of CPQ, using the CPQ, sales team can see the list of product to be sold to your customers. So now CPQ is very intelligent, and admin can create a smart product rules to make sure you and your reps all related product together and prevent incompatible product from ending up on the same code. Okay, so we can add, basically we can add a more product, and more product we can under the lots of product, or we can create. Yes. So for example, you have a huge catalog, right, for product, and usually product A goes product B. So however, you want to avoid the product, it should be, it should be never be given the product C. So CPQ lets handle this requirement very easily. And when sales rep can only add a bunch of product bundles or related product that you want, so your sales rep to sell to your customers. Okay, now this price. So price, the next is a price using CPQ. Okay, so you can find the right price for the product you are selling. Okay, and to your to your customers, and where you can add the intelligent pricing rules to dynamically change the pricing as your business prospective like requirement and as per your customer needs. So your sales team can apply a various discount as well, and CPQ is intelligent enough to handle all the calculations and all the heavy lifting for your sales rep. Now the last code. So here, so what are the code in Salesforce? Basically, now code are documents which your customer asks, which generally contains a detail about the purchases, such as what they will getting and how much they will be paying for that. So now this code is a simply document, right? And that contains the client particular purchase and values of the quantity. So you might give the information to them in a printed document or an email or a phone call. So now it's today, it's a digital world. So where everything is done electronical, and Salesforce also allowed to code so to be created inside Salesforce and share it with your client electronically. So we use the code to describe the electronic records of the code that's presented in a PDF format. So now this record is included details such as the expiration date, right, and grand total of the purchase, along with the information about each product on the code, and such as a discount percentage and net amount as well as. So quotation has all the necessary details that your client wants to have a record of what they have purchase. Okay, so I will let you know how to create and how to set up, contain, and all in the last slides. Okay, so now the sign up. Just wait. So is anyone knows the name of mascot? No. So Salesforce has so many mascots. Each of the Salesforce characters plays a specific roles. So this is the astronomical. Astronomic is a familiar face of Salesforce platform Trailblazer. Okay, so yes, this is a Trailblazer page is like encouraging, aspiring users to achieve their goals and making a learning a fun experience. So we should know about the fun character associated with each Salesforce cloud. So here, this is a you can log in the CPQ org. So we need to sign up with your own Salesforce CPQ, so your practice org. So these are the Trailhead module, which you can go and you can get your free developer edition of Salesforce CPQ to learn CPQ skills. Okay. So however, the special or only has a 90 days license, so it will only be valid for the 90 days. Okay, so it's make sure that you do all the practice and these days, and just make sure that you also go ahead and do trail head exercise as well, and will help you a lot of in your Salesforce CPQ journey. Okay, so here you need to your name, email address, roles, all the necessary details that in this form. So then after a few minutes you will receive an email confirmation, and you can simply click verify account button, and there you will be prompt create a password or your account. So I already signed up in CPQ org. Okay, so yes, so that is very, very crucial part of Salesforce CPQ product bundle. Okay, so before doing any hands-on, first we will need to understand what is a product bundle. So product bundle is a simply a group of products we know should be solid together. Okay, so for example, you might want to a cell printer, a toner, and two paper tail, like all together. So now those are all just products, right? So now the main trick, it's all about how CPQ knows that are supposed to be sold together, and how does it know that that these products are to be sold in a bundle. So we configure this product together in CPQ and relate them using options and features which are related to the product, which we'll see what these are in this session. Okay, now I'm going to share my screen, my org screen. So let's try to understand the user interface of Salesforce CPQ. So here I'm on the opportunity records and in the related list. So you will be able to see the code record inside. So when I click on, and you will see the code record. Okay. So and this code number, which is standard field, and it's auto number generated. And then we have an opportunity account check boxes. And then we have a contracting method. Okay, and here some contract info like start and date type, and then we have a contracting method and all these options part of configuration. So you can simply go through it, all of this. We have a subscription term, renewal terms. Here you can see. Okay, so all this option you can simply choose when creating the code. Will go through some of these options and how we can, use these options to create a better quotation for our customers. So this is the user interface for the code record. And now what I want to add up, product into this code. So here I just wait. I click on simply added lines. Now what this will do, it will open up all the products, like, yes. So, it's open our product catalog, which is there in Salesforce CPQ. So for example, here you can see this, this is a very easy to use interface. So where we can see a bunch of buttons and bunch of options. Here you can see the filter. You can put the product code or product name or product family. This is a filter option. Also, you can search from here. Okay, so I'm going to select any product. So here, when I click at add products, you can see all the all the products catalog. And now these are all products which are there in Salesforce, and you can simply filter and product by product code and name and family as well. So now these are products which are there in Salesforce, okay, CPQ, and you can simply filter out of this. So product by product code name family, something like that. So from this page you can search the product. So for example, here you can see the related information for this product are on this page only. Okay, like processor, memory, accessory, something like that. So here I'm going to select, I selected a 15-inch laptop. So simply click on select button, and here you can see there are some of additional options. And now Salesforce CPQ asking us to configure this product, which we are adding to the code. So this is in the 15-inch laptop. So we have some more options, for example, the processor, memory, storage, and for each of these categories, for each of these features, we have subcategories. For example, like CPU 2.2 gigahertz i7, right? And simply 2.5 gigahertz, 2.8, something like. So in and all of these are already stored in your product, so object and Salesforce. Okay, so now this here, right, in product bundle, this is a product bundle, and when the user is selecting the 15-inch laptop, Salesforce CPQ is asking to configure the product to be added to the quotation. So when we select all this product, that you can simply click on save, and you can so here, yes, you can see this laptop, all this yes, this laptop and all these related options such as CPU, RAM, SSD. Okay, so hardware and all these products are bundles together in 15-inch laptop, and you can see the pricing for each of the component, and there are total and worth as well. So you can see the subtotal become is 5,175. Yeah. So now once I click the expand button, you can see some more details options. So Salesforce CPQ to add a dynamic and conditional discount. Once added the product, you can also reconfigure. Here you can like reconfigure button. Reconfigure, okay. Also you can clone this product if I want. So total is 5,000. So there are a lot of options where we can perform here: clone, reconfigure, or delete, something like that. So now let's say this product bundle to our code. So here in this code, you can see the pricing all, or pricing is auto populated by Salesforce CPQ. And if I go to this is a related tab in the code line. So you will see all the product and the quantity and the price as well as for each product. So this is the main interface of Salesforce CPQ, where your users needs to add a product to a code. Okay. So it's very interesting topic, uh, option type. So that is, this is a pick list option type by the name of type. So now this option type is very, crucial when you are adding an option to an product bundle. So when you build a bundle once, the most important things you decide is how to handle the option quantity when you are in the code inline editor. So so this is option. Okay. So now the three values in option, like, let me open a new tab. So this is very, very important. Three option: component, accessory, and related product. Okay, so now the first is accessory options, then the related to a bundle. So, but this relationship is, is not as strong, as you will be able to modify only the bundle quantities. But when we select the accessory, so we cannot change the price as well. So, but this time the modification won't, have any impact on the option quantity. For example, in the code. So 4K monitor is accessory, right? Now I'm going to add this product in any code. Select 13-inch laptop. Here you can see the other options. Okay. Four K monitor. So just wait, I'm going to select anything. Save. So here we can still change the quantity of our main products, right? This is a one quantity, and I'm going to two. So in 13-inch laptop, when we can click the calculate or save, you can see the quantity automatically change, right? Okay, the quantity of the rest of our, 4K monitor, that is not change, because that is because we are selling the monitor as an accessory in this bundle. Okay. And the second value is a component. So now you can see the rest of, the rest of options are component type. So this way, these are component type. Okay, so the quantity of field won't be editable once the quote line added. So they will the only quantity field that you will be able to modify is the bundle quantity, that is the main product. So this change will have to direct impact on the product option quantity. Basically, the product option quantity will be multiplied by the bundle quantity. Okay. So for example, you can if you change the quantity of 15-inch or 13-inch laptop to quantity, all of the related component options gets also changed as I did. Okay, so but we do not change our accessory option for K monitor because the quantity is still remaining one. Okay, and the third option is related. Here the keyboard UK layout is related product. Okay, the type is related. Okay, so now the third option is related product. To understand it's better, I'm going to add this product keyboard. Yes, it's already just wait. So the last option you can see keyboard. Okay, so that is the option related. It's a related product. For example, I'm going to I choose any product here. You can use any related product if you want to use in this. If you want to add in this bundle, so you can 13-inch. Simply save. So this is a three categories of options. So we can, if you want to add accessory, we can easily add. This is a main feature of CPQ. No need to calculate, no need to calculate any fields or no need to write code. So yes, CPQ is provided all the things at one bundle. Now the next is product rules. So let's talk about what are product rules in CPQ now. So Salesforce CPQ is a product rules are designed to help your users get the right product on code first time only. So when navigation or complex combination of your all products and services. So now as an admin putting a little small efforts into creating a product rules can save huge amount of time for your users and for your business. So while also needless to say, keeping your customers happy. Okay. So this is a type of product rules. So now we can create multiple types of product rules. The first is alert. So shows a memory, shows a message to your Salesforce, users about any issues, but allow them to ignore it. So validation, and shows a message to your sales users about a problem they must fix before they they are allowed to save the configuration. And selections and filters like shows only specific product that use the dynamic selection option. Okay. Now the creating a product rules. So here the error condition, simply error condition control. When a rules triggers with the right error condition, your rules will be only run when they need to. An action like a record that hold the instruction of how CPQ should make change to way a bundle is configured. And they are mostly used to Salesforce rules, but have a small rule in the filter rules too. And configuration rules, you can create a configuration rules to tell CPQ that a product rules apply to a specific configuration bundle. Okay, so it's if you need the rules to apply to more than one bundle, you just create a more configuration rules record. This is the interface of product rules. You can see the product rule name, type, validation selection, alert filter, condition mix, scope. Some fields are required. And here you can see the lookup object. Okay. Now the pricing in CPQ. And lastly, that is very important for customer pricing. So yes, CPQ extends the pricing behind a standard price book. So as of now, you probably use a price book to maintain your list of prices. We are using a Sales Cloud and we using a price book entry, something like that. So yes, so now the price book entry is a price book for a specific product, and a price book is a collection of prices book entry. So now imagine that you have a lot of different types of customers, right? And each type required a different pricing. You could create a price book for each customer type, but that would mean maintaining a huge amount of data, which means more work for your admin, and frequent changes to a price book and pricing just make it more work. So now the Salesforce CPQ has a lot of pricing and discounting method that you can apply to create exceptions for your different types of customers and different types of products. Okay, so we are going to take a look at all the pricing options that we can use to make a pricing more dynamic and more accurate. So guys, due to time constraint, I will explain only one method. The section of Salesforce CPQ pricing. List, cost, block, and percent of total. So when we are going to take a lot of a look at the first pricing method, which is called block pricing. Okay, so now block pricing is useful when you sell the product by packs or groups of various quantity you want. Okay, so to represent the pack as a single quote line. For example, a pack of 1 to 10 units for paper cost. So it's $10. And while a pack of 11 to 20 units cost and $18. So, so if your product quantity falls under a defined tier, then you can implement a single pricing of, for the whole product. So let's take a look with example here. Small pack, 1 to 1 to 50 equals to $10. And large, 52 dollar. Okay, so we are going to implement block pricing for this product, printer, paper, layer. Just wait, I need to check. So I'm going to add block pricing in my 15 laptop product. So this is block pricing. Okay. So, okay. So, going to wait, just wait. So, and now one thing to notice that these prices are not per unit. So this pricing is per this block or any quantity, whether it's 1 or 50. Okay. So we will be changing, charging, for example, 1, it's small, lower is 1, upper 50, and price 10. Save. So I'm going to second block for large, 51 to 100, $25. So lower bound for block 2 must equal to upper bound of previous block. Okay. So we need to change here 50. Okay, so I'm just going to change the lower, I just changed the lower bound 50 as this was the upper limit of our small pickup. And so we have to set up the block price. Now, one thing, it's more is what we need to tell CPQ. So we want to implement a block pricing for this product. So let's add it up product in the pricing method. So choose block, for example, my 15 laptop and detail. Yes, it's already block. So let's go to code and click the edit line. So I'm going to select a 15-inch laptop. It's already selected. Need to refresh again. So that is why I deleted. So here, you can see that the quantity is showing as by default like 1 and the list unit price is 10. Okay. If I change to 5, So, okay, just quick save. Okay. You can see that the list price still remain 10. That because our small pickup there is to $10. Okay, and if I change the quantity 51, so unit price become $25. So that is very, very interesting method and very useful method. If you deal with a lot of customers, if you deal with a lot of products, so you can easily choose methods, and without coding, there are a lot of features Salesforce CPQ provided us. So this is how you can implement the block pricing for the product, and which use this kind of pricing method where you define quantity upper and lower bound, and you add a fixed pricing for those quantity of product. Okay, last is quote. Generally, all client wants quote to check a price, to check a product, something like that. And if I'm talk about the Sales Cloud, so we have to, we have to design HTML, or we have to write a code for the, to meet a requirement. So in the CPQ, we have a lot of options. Okay. A Salesforce code, allow the users to add professional looking code directly from the system. So we are going to take a look how we can create a template. Going name any, template. 23. And some of these details such as the company information, company name, okay, company this I want be added like a code which you want to add in code, so you can write any information, company name, company slogan, something like that. So yes, I want. Okay, so you can see also, at city, state, all these information. So I'm going to quickly save and some of these options, and the rest of sections are displaying in the generating of code. So such as you can see that are just wait, I'm going to save any. So here you can see the different font size, border color, all those options are available for you to play around, that just see and works best for your organizations. For now, I'm going to just, default quick save. Here you can, if you want to change the source code, you can change here, something like that. Font family, okay. Now code section, I'm going to select any code. And yes, that is very important. If you want to any company logo, just need to documents. You can just copy the code of document, ID of a document, and here. And see. I think it's taking time to do. Mhm. I think it's problem with my logo size. So right now I haven't time to resize, so that is why I'm just delete that code from the template. Just wait. Yes, here you can see the all information which you have added, all product information or price, something like that. So you can say here like you can save an email direct to the customers. Okay. So that is end session, and I would like to share my quote. And the time is our most valuable asset. So yet we tend to waste it and kill it and spend it rather than invest it. So don't mistake a moment for achievement. It's easy to get affected out by being busy. So hopefully my quote, will make an impact for you as you continue down your Salesforce career journey. So yes. Now, so thank you all for joining this session. So if you guys any questions, you can ask.
So
So
hi,
hi.
Hira. Hi everyone. Thank you, Hira, for such an amazing webinar. So I guess since the webinar is done, we can move on with the questions. Everyone who is having the question, please use the raise hand button at the bottom of your screen. And as soon as I see your hands, I will ask your name and you can share the question. Okay. So does anyone have any questions? Okay. So Bhagyashree, please go on with your question.
Okay, so my question was, can you please explain the difference between product and product option in CPQ?
Okay. So, Salesforce basically configure price quote and Salesforce billing are two, complementary products and that work to automate the quote to cash process. So Salesforce CPQ helps a sales team to configure price and quote complex product and services. And while Salesforce billing handle the invoicing payment, okay, and renew, for this products and services. So basically the difference like Salesforce handle the pricing, invoice pricing, and the Salesforce CPQ handle the configure pricing code.
Okay, thanks.
Yes.
Hello.
Hi.
Can you explain the relation between Salesforce CPQ and Salesforce billing system?
As I explained before, like Salesforce CPQ is a configure price quote, and Salesforce handle only the code and pricing and configuration part. But Salesforce, it's Sales Cloud is a different handle only the pricing or invoice pricing payment. That is a basic difference between both cloud.
Okay, thank you.
So is there anyone else left with any questions? Okay, Thavri, I can see a raised hand. Go ahead with your question.
Yes, Sabi. I think you are mute.
Okay, I guess Sabri asked a question in chat. So the question from her is explain the integration of CPQ with Salesforce.
Okay. So basically the integration of CPQ, Salesforce, we can integrate through the product configuration or pricing or approvals and reporting. So, we should like consider integration CPQ with Salesforce, some of key features of CPQ integration with Salesforce. Like product configuration. So this integration allow like sales reps to configure product and service to meet the specific needs, of their customers. And pricing, the integration allows sales reps to price a product and services, based on a variety of factors such as a product configuration or customer discount and shipping cost. And approvals, it's obviously this is an important part. This integration allows sales reps to send a code for the approval before they are any finalized. So yes, a report is also main term. This integration provide a report that track the performance of the of the code. Sorry. So yes.
Okay, thank you, Hira, for the answers. Is anyone else having any questions? Okay, I guess that's all the questions we had, guys. So thank you everyone for participating in the webinar, and thank you, Hira, for having such an amazing webinar. I hope everyone enjoyed the session and learned a lot of new things in the webinar.
Yes,
Yes,
I
I
hope
hope
my
my
session
session
has
has
helped
helped to
gain
gain
a
a
basic
basic
understanding
understanding
of
of
CPQ.
CPQ.
Okay, so that's all the we had for today. Thank you so much for joining in. Thank you, Hira, again for the amazing webinar, and thank you, everyone.